All right, what's going on, y'all? About to get started in a second. About to send this link out. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. So give me 1 second. All right, cool. All right, what's going on, y'all? So we see some huge spike on the JPY pair on the start of London session. So we're going to check out and see what these other JPY pairs are up to really quick. Let's get rid of this because we're not into that trade. All right, so there's a few pairs I'm looking at, but it is Monday, so we are going to be waiting, of course, for our setups to come to, but it might be a slow start. There's not too much news. There's not any news going on today. Well, at least not red folder news, high impact news. So it should be just pretty clean setups. Just going to be waiting for volume and for our confirmations. Looking at AU as well. Going to keep an eye on this one. I want to see if it's going to respect this daily level or if we want to see potentially the downtrend start to begin. Because we did just hit this order block to the left. Going to wait for gold to retrace as well. So first 15 on the London session, a huge spike up on the euro pairs. We possibly go for a buy right here as well. Take a better look at this. What's going on, Tendo? What's going on? So still respecting this level. So we could still go for possibly a buy. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like. But the euro pairs are pumping right now. So we're going to see how this candlestick ends. But all the euro pairs are pumping. Euro CAD is pumping as well. Yeah, it's just the euro pairs pumping. Yeah, this is still looking bearish. Mark this off right here. This is dropping down still. Yes, right now we're just waiting for these setups, just waiting to see how price is reacting to these levels. We already caught a good amount of pips already to start off. We held an AJ buy over the weekend. They ended up hitting, I think, TP6 before it retraced after it hit the top of the zone. Whoops, I just messed that up. I think it was right there. I redid my levels. That's why those markups look a little bit off because I just redid my levels. But we could possibly, we're looking to see if we're going to possibly look for another buy setup on the JPY pairs, or if they're going to drop down, look for possible sell setups. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I could mark this off. I'm going to knock this off right there. CJ's pumping back up as well. Yeah, so we're not in any trades right now. I'm just marking up some trade ideas right now. Do you like how these are looking right here? Yes, I'm gonna wait to see how these 15s end. But the euro pairs have a strong 15-minute candlestick to start off London session. We're actually on Euro AD right now. So right now, all the euro pairs are pumping up. Euro AD is bearish, but it is doing a retracement up, as you can see. So right now, I'm just going to wait to see how it reacts after breaking above this daily level. Probably it's bearish, but I'm not looking for a sell as of yet. I'm waiting to see how it reacts to this level here. So I'm either going to wait for price to break back down here and look for a sell. We could possibly go for a scalp to the upside if it respects this level. But I'd like to look for a sell either around up this range or if we could break back down underneath this daily level. But right now, I'm just letting this candlestick end and seeing how price reacts after breaking through this daily level right here. Let me get rid of some of these lines that we don't need no more. I was looking for a sell setup here, but it just broke through it. So we're going to wait to see how it reacts and see if it breaks back down or it's going to try to pump back up for retracement, which wouldn't be too shocking if it tries to do a little retracement to start off. And those that have what was I about to say? Members, looks like the video I showed y'all last night before London session started. The indices did exactly what I anticipated. They all retraced back down. So now we're about to look and see how they react to these levels right here. But they did exactly as anticipated. So right now for the indices, we're just going to wait to see how they react to these levels here. But I did assume it was going to do some retracements. Last week, how we saw price was so choppy with a lot of pairs we're trading, it only makes sense that we might see some potential reversals on all the pairs. So that's what we're just waiting on right now. Yeah, that thing did a huge pump up. Yeah, so a new 5 minutes about to start. Well, a new 5 minute did just start. So yeah, I'm just waiting for these pairs, this candlestick to end. I want to see what the next candlestick looks like. But all the euro pairs right now are pumping up. Going to be looking at Euro CAD as well. That was an interesting pump up. Wonder what caused it. Spanish CPI maybe. Because that was right at the start of London, so that might be causing the euro to pump right now. But there's no high impact news for today. There is some tomorrow into New York. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting right now. GU, get rid of this because we did not enter that. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we're not in anything right now. Those are just joined. We're just waiting. Well, I'm just waiting, I should say. I'm just looking at the charts right now. First 15 is about to end for a London session. But yeah, I'm just waiting to see how price reacts to these levels and watching to see how price reacts to these levels. And then right now, I'm just determining what pairs I want to look at and pay attention to right now. To have the cleanest looking setups. If you can respect this level, we could possibly look for a buy. But we do see the indices and gold retracing down. So we'll not be too surprised if it does try to drop down some more as well. But so far it is respecting this daily level, as we can see right here, which is a good sign. So I would like to look for a buy setup, but we're going to wait to see what the next 15 looks like and then go from there. So I do like how it's looking. Yeah, it's respecting that daily low. You see it literally tapped it. Let me zoom in so y'all can see what I'm looking at. literally tapped my level here and it's rejecting back up. So I'd rather see if it can break back above and possibly go for a buy. So I'm going to see how price reacts to that level there. AJ's pumping back up as well. So we're going to see if we can go for a better entry because it was a little bit of a late entry to AJ. That's also why, well, that's not exactly why I was struggling on Friday. It was mainly because the levels of traffic to the left was struggling to break through. Don't want to put it right there. Just put it right there to give it some wiggle room. Yeah, but depending on what these next candlesticks look like, JPY pairs, at least AJ and CJ is looking nice. GJ is pushing up as well. Barely missed my level. I had an alert right here. Barely missed it, but it started pumping up as soon as it retraced back down. That's a crazy rejection wick on the 4-hour. Yeah, so there's still some bullish momentum on the JPY pairs. From last week, we can see price just been pushing up. We can also see all the crazy wicks. And then last week specifically, it's been really respecting this daily level and is even doing so today. So the main thing to see is if price can break this daily level above here around 161.60, 161.65, because we can see here that every time prices hit this level, it's only broke above it once, but it didn't close or retrace and close right back underneath this daily level. And then Monday last week and what's that Monday last week or 2 weeks ago, one of the two, but it's literally just been struggling to break this level here. Rejected, tried 2, 3, 4 times really, and rejected. We count all the daily candlesticks. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, that's a crazy wick we got on the daily so far. Strong candlestick there. There's CHF news going on as well. They just pumping up. So we got a couple seconds to the next 15 starts. So we're going to see price pumped up like that. We do have an order block here. We could potentially see the downtrend start with Euro CAD, but that just depends on what these next couple candlesticks look like. Because price did break underneath this level, and it did start the drop on Friday. So this could be just a retracement right here. So we'll see. We're about to see what this next 15 looks like. So this literally started right above my level I had marked off. Let me see something. The news could have changed it up, but we do have this wall right here. So I want to see how it reacts to that wall there. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the pairs, but it looks like the Euro pairs might be having some momentum pushing up for the time being. But I'm in no rush to jump into any trades right now. So I'm just watching right now. See what goes up to. Gold's still pushing down. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on AU. AU just broke above that level. Yeah, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on AJ. CJ not too much. I don't really like those levels. I might have to redo those levels. But I'm gonna keep an eye on AJ. I'm gonna keep an eye on EuroCAD, ADUSD. We were looking at all the JPY pairs, but they all are kind of a little bit off right now. Let me see what else we're gonna look at. And that's the only thing really. Yeah, I like how AJ is looking. definitely looking at Euro AED and Euro CAD as well. So prices coming to my low. So I'm about to see how these react to these lows. I'm most likely not going to enter these till closer to New York to be realistic though. But I am going to still pay attention to the indices because they are at a good level of price to pay attention to. Yeah, so let me go ahead and write some of these up because I do like how some of these are looking. That Euro pump kind of messed things up, but hey, that happens. Can't control the charts. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. About to write some of these trade ideas up. So I do kind of like how this is looking. SL for this, I'm looking at 91.25. Yeah, so it's trying to pump up to kind of like how this is looking. So those joining the stream have not jumped to anything yet. This is just a trade idea, but I do like how it's looking. 1 second. Yeah, so we're gonna mark that off. Then putting some charts up on my other screen too, because there are a few pairs I like right now. So that's still pumping up. Yeah, so that news kind of changed some of the setups and analysis I had set up for some of these pairs. So your cat could be a buy now. Yeah, so that could be a buy now. I'm going to see how it reacts to this level because there is a wall of price that it is at right now currently. I'm going to show you that in a second. Let me see. Yeah, so this could be a buy now. Yeah, but while we're like waiting for these setups to waiting for these confirmations on these setups, this is how we did last week. So we caught a total of 60,000 pips last week. Monday we caught 1,237 pips. Tuesday we caught 10,989. Wednesday we caught 3,485. Thursday we caught 13,007 pips. Then Friday, me and the members caught 31,370 pips. Ending the week 23-2, 78-2 for the month. So not bad month and start to the quarter so far. But yeah, right now I'm just waiting for confirmations, just waiting to see how price reacts to these setups. I mean, these markups and these key price levels, because I was looking for a sell on Euro CAD because it was looking like the downtrend was going to begin, and then it did also do a nice drop on Friday. But when that news came up at 3 o'clock, that caused this huge pump and spike in the market. So right now I'm just waiting to see how price reacts to breaking above this zone again to see if it's going to drop back down or if it's going to try to continue to pump up. And it looks like it might try to continue to pump up, at least for right now. Did a nice push off this level here. Now let me look and see what your AUD is up to. Yeah, so your AUD, same thing. Go back to AU. AU dropping down. Yeah, so we're just waiting on these setups right now. Not in a rush to jump in any trades. What else was I looking at? Yeah, I don't really see anything ready to jump in right now, so we're just going to be patiently waiting. So we're right at this 4-hour level with SPX. NASDAQ at this 4-hour level as well. Did a nice drop before market open still. Yeah, so since market's open, it's just been dropping down. So we're going to see how it reacts to this level here. Yeah, so we're going to wait and see how price reacts to these levels here. Yeah, it hasn't really gone anywhere, but it's still on top of this level here. Yeah, so we're going to wait to see what the next 5 and the next 15 look like on those. And same thing with GU. GU really hasn't gone anywhere yet. Same thing with AU. AU did break below this level, so we could be possibly seeing the retracement continue and possibly the downtrend begin with some of these USD pairs. Yeah, so we're just going to be patiently waiting right now. AJ broke above this level here. But we have this wall of price right here, so I want to see what the next 15 looks like. It's either going to try to break through that, or we might see a retest of this daily level. But the way it's looking, we could possibly go for a buy if it continues to try to pump up. We do have a few walls, but we could catch a good amount of pips. So we're going to just wait and see how the next candlestick reacts to being above this level right here. Yeah, with the euro pairs, yeah, that news threw me off a little bit, but it's all good. No, GBP pairs are kind of just been chilling right now. Makes sense though. It is Monday, so a lot of pairs, at least the pairs I like to trade, aren't going to be really pumping until closer to New York, at least to start off. So AU did just drop. So let's see how price reacts to this level. Yeah, we might look for some sell setups. Yeah, so we want to see how price reacts to breaking below that zone. But we could be looking for some short setups. Let me go ahead and mark these off. I'm going to look at US30 soon to see what that's looking like. This was extremely bullish. So yeah, we see price was really struggling to make a new high last week. We see price just rejected this level and it's pushing down as well. And so we could see some possible retracements and sell setups on these indices. Let's see how price reacts to this right here. This already started tanking USDX. Yeah, so we could see some possible sell setups about to pop up. New 15 about to start in about 10 seconds. So we're about to see how price reacts to breaking up below this level and then decide if the sell setup's valid or not. See what AJ's up to. So AJ dropped down too. Gold's still dropping. Gold still got a little bit more to go. I'm going to move this alert up to right here. Gold still got a little bit more to go. Yeah, we could possibly see the downtrend begin with gold as well. Failed to make a new high. It's been rejecting this 4-hour level. And we see prices just been dropping. So depending on how it reacts this day level, we could be seeing a lot of downtrends potentially happening. It could still try to push back up and react and wick like the previous 2 days. But I would not be surprised if we see reversals and downtrends happening with some of these USD pairs. So new 15 day just start. Euro CAD is still above that level. It's still trying to pump up, which is interesting. I'm looking at that on my other screen. Let's see. Yeah, that news might have caused the bullish momentum to continue. Not gonna lie. That might have caused it to continue. I'm still watching it though. So let's see what these are up to. Doing a retest. So we're going to see if it's going to respect or reject this level as a support or resistance level. So that's what we're looking at right now. AJ, the JPY pit is trying to pump up again as well. Yeah, so I do like how AJ is looking. GJ's green now. Yeah, so we might be jumping in on this. Might be doing another re-entry for the AJ. Do like how it's looking. So we might be jumping in on this. All right, so they were pushing back up. Yeah, but right now I'm just patiently waiting and watching how price is reacting to these levels. And then based on how it reacts is going to determine my decision whether I think it's going to go up or down into a buy or sell. But right now we're just patiently waiting. I like how AJ is looking though. Yeah, so your cash dropping. It could be just retesting the level. Look at that on the other screen. Let me show y'all. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at the EuroCAD right now. It's retesting this. I'm about to see if it's going to respect this level or break back down. But yeah, I'm just patiently waiting right now. These pairs are retracing back up. So we're about to see how price reacts. So just hit this level of traffic right here to the left. Yeah, but we're just patiently waiting right now. I like how AJ is looking though. So we might jump into this. Yeah, but for the most part, besides those Euro pairs when that news came out and the CHF pairs, everything else is really just ranging right now and just naturally flowing until volume picks up. So we're just waiting right now to see which direction price is trying to go. And then we'll go from there. Only one that's looking really nice right now is AJ. So we might be jumping in on this. Yeah, because it's bullish overall. We could see some retracements on this as well. We do have this imbalance right here, but so far it's respecting this level. So we might be jumping in on another buy here. Euro cash dropping back down. So we're going to see if it's going to break back underneath that level. New 5-minute did just start. Then let me go back to, yeah, so these are dropping down. The gold hit that level, it barely missed that level. Price push back up. Yeah, so we're just gonna be chilling right now. Let's go back to AJ. I want to see if it broke past that level. No, it's still chilling right here. New 5 minutes about to start in about 2 minutes. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. See what AN is up to. AN broke back below this level. AN just broke below this level right here. Looks like price trying to break below this. I want to see how price reacts to this. Because overall it is bullish, but it is trying to retrace right now. It's been kind of doing that since market open, but we do have this huge imbalance. So it could not be going too far. But EuroCAD is still retracing. So yeah, we're just going to be waiting right now. We're patiently waiting to see how prices are reacting to these levels. And then once our confirmations are met, then we're going to enter. For now, we're just going to be chilling. Let me see something. 0895. This price could try to go to right here. 95. Mark that off. Mark that off like that. So let's go back to AU. AU's pushing back up. US30 is pushing back up. So it's respecting these support levels, which is a good sign. Either way, either side of the coin it wants to go on doesn't really bother me too much. I'm just waiting to see what side of the coin is trying to stick on. That's the only thing I'm waiting on, really. But buys would be more valid for this anyways because price is bullish. So the fact that it rejected that level is a good sign. So yeah, new 5 minute did just start. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting still. We went for this buy setup and hit our SL, so we might adjust it a little bit. Make it a little bit looser. All right, so this just broke that level too. Yeah, so we might be jumping into a few things soon. I like how AJ is looking. Did a nice retest. Broke above that level there. So I do like how this is looking. AU broke back above this level as well. Yeah, so we might be jumping into some things soon. What's your take on Euro USD? I'm leaving that alone personally. It would have been a nice buy setup, but I wasn't anticipating the news to cause the pump it did. So right now I'm leaving it alone, but it is still technically bullish. Like, just go look at the bigger time frame. You can see price has been doing nothing but making new highs and pumping since September last year, or you can even say November of last year. But yeah, prices, Euro USD is extremely bullish. Barely missed the buy setup on it. but it is still bullish. I'm looking at buys. So that's the only thing I'll be looking for is buy setups on Euro USD, at least for as of now. And I'd be looking for that. I'd be looking for strictly buy setups until price breaks under like 0.8, like 40, 0.840. And if price breaks under that and you see a lot of bearish momentum, then that's why I'll be looking for sells. But as of now, it's still bullish as of now. We'd be in a buy right now for it, but we barely just missed it. But that's why I see for Euro USD. So I'll see some nice setups forming. See some nice setups forming. Yeah, so we might be jumping into some things this next 15. We got about 1 minute left. Euro cash dropping back down. Yeah, so I ideally like to look for a sell setup on here. So I like to see price break back down. So that's what we're looking at right now. Mark that right there. But so far it's still above the daily level and respecting it. So just gonna be watching, seeing what break back underneath. But so far, I don't know if y'all can see it, so let me zoom in. But so far it's respecting this level. Did it retest? It's rejecting, going back above this level here. Yeah, but there are some setups forming that I like. Yeah, I need to redo this level. I thought I fixed it. So I need to redo this STRC30 level. I do not like how that's looking, but that's a crazy rejection wick. Because we just saw this candlestick was red like 15 minutes ago. That thing rejected that level and is turning green. This is still underneath the daily level as of now, but it did do a huge rejection back up. So new 15-digit start. So we're gonna leave those alone. Look and see what these are up to. Yeah, so these are trying to push back up. Yeah, so we might be jumping into these. The buy bias is back. Yeah, so we're about to jump into these right here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so I like how AU's looking, and I like how AJ's looking. So I'm about to jump into AJ again. Just give me 1 second. I'm about to see if it'll continue to pump up. Yes, I like how these are looking right here. Yeah, so we're going for another re-entry on AJ. About to post the TPs and stuff in a second. Yeah, but we're going for a re-entry on AJ. Yeah, this thing's pumping nicely. All right, so I just posted. Whoops. Let me fix that. There we go. All right, but so about to look at AU in a second as well. See if that's still valid. Just marking off. We're gonna let this run. Let me see what AU's up to. All right, so AU rejecting that level still. Yeah. Yeah. It might be still trying to retrace. We're still gonna be watching these, but this candlestick formation, we're still trying to push up. We'll see. Still trying. I need to fix yeah, still trying to go either way. I'm gonna let that do its thing for now. All right, but AJ's pumping. So we're gonna see if we can break this level here. So let me, while that's doing that, let me see. Your cat's still just taking a nap on this level. So I'm gonna pull this back up on my other screen. Let me see. There's one other pair I was looking at. So this is still respecting that level. All right, they're still trying to push up. Yeah, so these are dropping back down. Yeah, so I'm still watching these two pairs. But yeah, we're only going to be in AJ right now. And we just hit TP1. All right, TP1 just got hit. We're going to see what he's playing. And this is y'all's first time on the stream. Make sure to click that first link in the description, join the free Telegram, the free signal room, but also read the disclaimer that's right above this trade I just called out. Make sure to read that as well. It's a pretty big stop. Could put it a little bit smaller, to be honest. Could bring it a little bit smaller. Could put it like right there. But I did say 90 to 25. I'm just going to mark this here. The SL is still going to be the same. I just want to mark this here just to look and see how that reacts or how that looks as the trade goes on. So we are seeing some retracements on these pairs, which is nice. Gold looks like it's going to try to push up. It keeps barely missing this level. It's done that over and over and over. And like I literally had buy setups in this alert all last week, and as you can see, it's literally just been wicking that thing over and over and over again, and then just going crazy. Yeah, but the indices look like they might still try to push down. They're kind of just chilling right now, so we're just going to be waiting to see on how price reacts. But we're still just chilling at TP2 right now. Let's see what the other JPY pairs are up to. Yeah, EJ would have been a nice buy to get into as well. That thing literally, I had this marked off. Then I started the stream, and that thing just pumped up. And I personally don't like to enter trades on a news candlestick, so that's why I left it alone. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but it happens. It happens. So AJ's still trying to pump up. A couple pips off from TP2. couple pips off from TP2. And I'm still looking at some other pairs on my other screen. But as we've seen so far, prices really hasn't been doing much besides those euro pairs. Prices just kind of been just chilling really. So I'm not gonna just jump into stuff if there's no setups. Did we hit? No, we barely missed it. So let's look at some other pairs. GB cash dropping back down. Looking like a nice possible sell setup. Because price was bullish for a while. Then when it hit this low, rejected, saw a downtrend, then it was bullish again. As we zoom out, you can see what I was talking about. We was bullish for a little while. We saw a slight downtrend, then try to pick back up. But now we're seeing new lows being made and previous highs getting broken. So I want to see if we can drop back down for another possible sell setup. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Could possibly see a sell setup on GC as well. It's more like a scalp setup. Still watching EuroCAD, but it's literally just been chilling here. So it's either going to break through this level like I want to see it do and go for the sell. Whoops. Or at some point it's going to just reject back up that way. So that's the only two things it's going to do. But for now, we're just watching. I mainly would like to go for a sell. But again, that news candlestick caused price to spike back up. So now I'm waiting to see if price is going to be able to break back down or not. Because your AD tried to do the same thing and try to break back down, but it's respecting this daily level so far. So we could possibly see the retracement happen, which would make sense as well as a possible buy setup here. AU's dropping down, so let's see if gold's dropping down. Yep, sure enough. Now let's see if the indices are trying to do. Yep, sure enough. Yeah, so sells might be valid here. I am still liking sells so far for this. So we might be jumping into some sell setups as well. Now I'm just trying to determine where I want to put my stop loss. I don't know how that looks. Might do that. Yeah, and then we can see right here. Yeah, we barely even set level, so it's about to retest that level there. You see a possible buy setup here. So there's a few setups I see. So right now I'm just trying to determine which ones I like better and which ones have the cleaner looking setups. But there are a few setups forming that I do like. And so if price can break back below this level, we might go for a sell. I want to see price break below this level though. And if we can break below that level, we might go for a sell setup and try to ride the rest of this wave down, at least to that daily level. Actually, no, that's not. Let's target this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo these levels here. I don't know what I was doing when I was marking that up. Yeah, but we could possibly see the sell setup begin here and at least come down to this level here. That's what I'm looking at least. It did do a nice retest for us too, right back at this key level. Yeah, so new 15 is about to start in about 50 seconds. And we're going to see what that looks like, because it's still on that daily level there. Euro CAD still respecting that level. GBP CAD are underneath this level. So we'll have to see what the next 15 looks like for GBP CAD. Yeah, so it's still some slight bullish momentum from that pump on the Euro CAD pair. Same thing with Euro AUD. So these possibly might be buy setups. Where would I put my stop loss? So we could see these as buy setups. All right, new 15-digit start. AU's right on the daily level. These are on their 4-hour level. Yeah, so these are really ranging right now. So I'm in no rush to enter these trades. Is it about to try to drop down now? We'll see. Now it's pushing back like this. So this is just ranging. So y'all see me keep adjusting my stuff. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just watching this. Overall, it is bullish, so a buy setup would be ideal. But also, if it breaks underneath this level here, could see the sell to finish the retracement to come back down to the daily level. So I'm just watching to see what side of the coin is trying to go and stick on. And so far, I can't really make his mind up. So until it makes his mind up, just gonna be watching and just visually marking up what I can potentially see price doing. But yeah, this first hour has just been real choppy so far. So we're still gonna hold AJ, because AJ is still valid to me. It's still bullish. We could see some retracements. It already did a slight retracement today. We have a nice little rejection wick right here. It just got a couple walls of traffic, could struggle to break, but price is still bullish overall on the bigger time frames for AJ. As long as it's above this level here, it still is bullish. And it did do a nice retest on that level. So now we're just waiting to see if price can break through the wall of traffic that's to the left. So that's what we're looking at and looking for right now. And this wall of traffic that's right above us. So that's what we're struggling to break through. But we are on top of these levels of traffic here and these levels of price, which is a good sign. So when volume picks up, we're going to see if price can break through those levels. Yeah, but these Canadian indices cannot make up their minds right now. And that's also because it's Monday and markets aren't open yet. So when volume's not really pumping like it needs to, it's literally just going to keep on hitting these levels and reacting the way it reacts. But overall, I wouldn't be against a buy setup. So yeah, we're just going to be just waiting on those pairs still. Let me see what gold's up to. Yeah, gold's still doing that. Oil. Let's see what oil's up to. Yeah, oil's just chilling. Yeah, so we're going to be waiting to see which side it wants to break out of, because right now we're kind of just chilling on these 4-hour levels, and it's literally just ranging right now. This is what we see. We just see price bobbing back and forth, back and forth. So now I'm just watching and waiting to see which side is going to break out of. It's either going to break out this way or it's going to break down this way. So that's what I'm waiting on right now for the indices and a couple of these other pairs to see. GC is one of them, EuroCAD is another one, just to see which side is going to respect and reject off. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So far, a lot of these pairs are just doing the same thing, at least the pairs I'm looking at. So we're just going to be patiently waiting to see what side it wants to break out of, but we're going to hold this AJ trade. That's the only trade we're going to be in right now. Going to be on the chart still, but most likely won't be entering anything until closer to New York, if not in New York. But yeah, it's a pretty slow start so far, but we still got the whole day to jump into some trades. So I'm not tripping too much. It's just a patience game. So I'm just going to be patiently waiting for my confirmations. This is looking like a sell still. Price is just ranging. It keeps going from green to red, but I'm not entering until it breaks and stays below or above the 4-hour level. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. And then EuroCAD, EuroAD, EuroCAD mainly. Could possibly go for a buy setup on here, because it's just been chilling. Slight level to try a slight wall above it, but that pump up really messed up the downwards momentum I was looking for. So we could possibly be looking for a buy setup here. New 5-minute did just start. But yeah, price is just ranging. NAS is looking like it might try to break down. Yeah, so I'm just going to be watching these pairs. But like y'all seen the stream so far, price is just ranging right now. So we're going to wait for price to break out the ranging market, because on the smaller time frames at least, you kind of don't want to trade when price is just ranging, because when it's done ranging, it's either going to break out that range and go in your favor, or it's going to go the opposite way. So that's what I'm just patiently waiting on right now. Like we see this entire hour, price has just been chilling at the same level of price. And then we see with the indices, price has kind of just been doing the same thing, chilling at the same range of price. Same thing with a lot of these pairs. So, if nothing's really moving, I'm not going to jump into a trade. AUD CAD. Yeah, we can look at AUD CAD. I got you. A little bit late on that one, but if you're still in here somewhere, I got you. So AUD CAD is kind of similar to other Canadian pairs. We're seeing retracement. It is still bullish overall, but we're seeing retracements. Going to be waiting to see how price reacts to this daily level here around 94.25. And if it can respect that as a support level, could look for another buy setup. But as we see for the past few days, the price has just been dropping. So if it breaks below that level and starts treating that level as a resistance, then we could possibly be seeing the downtrend again and looking for sell setups. Now, so far for the day, it has been dropping down, but it's kind of stuck at a low range right now. So would I personally enter right now? No, it's not really at an entry I would like to enter off of. So I'm just gonna be waiting, just like the other pairs, to see how price reacts to my levels. But as of now, it is still technically bullish. And as of now, we can just look at what price is doing as a. But I'm personally not gonna mess with it right now. Yeah, and price is just ranging on these right here. Yeah, but I'm still gonna be on the charts, but I'm about to hop off in a second. Slow start to the week. Technically, I mean, we did catch some pips. We caught a nice move that we entered on Friday with the AJ trade, so we're already up for the day so far. It's not tripping too much, but we do see AU about to try to break back underneath this level. Yes, we might be looking for these sell setups on here. So I'm gonna see what the next 15 looks like. But we could be seeing some sell setups on the USD pairs. Euro CAD still trying to show bullish momentum. Like even if it pumps up, I don't even know if I want to go for a buy on that. It could be it's a decent setup. I'm trying not to be too biased, but I was leaning towards the sell. But as of now, if I'm just strictly looking at it, I can't see a buy setup. It would have to break through this level and this wall of price right here. But if we can do so, we can catch a decent amount of pips. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like for this as well. But there are a few moves that could be popping up soon. The price is still ranging. It's not really doing too much right now. At least for the USD and Canadian pairs. AJ is retesting this level right here. But make sure to follow me on, it should be on the bottom of your screen, Instagram and TikTok at Playmaker same spelling as the YouTube. I post on there daily. Make sure to follow me on both because some stuff I can't post on TikTok. So that stuff I post on Instagram. But then I post a whole set of different things on TikTok. So make sure to follow both of those. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 400 subscribers. And we don't just live stream and live trade every day, but I also drop some videos weekly. It'll be trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, psychology videos, just trading plan videos, all types of stuff. I dropped a few videos last week. Make sure to check those out as well. I might drop some links before I jump off. Let's see here. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling right now. Just gonna be chilling. Not in a rush to jump in any trades, especially if I don't see the setups I'm looking for. Yeah, I kind of want to enter these buys, not gonna lie. But we're gonna wait for the next 15. My bad, I'm quiet. I'm looking at some other things on my other screen. Yeah, but these are looking tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Your cat's looking kind of tempting. AU is just chilling, taking a nap on the daily level. These are still just trying to make their minds up. Now, it hasn't broken this level, but it is showing that it's trying to push up. So depending on what this next 15 looks like, may or may not jump in on this. But it's towards the end of the month. I believe there's just one more day left in January. Then we got a new month, second month of the quarter. So that would also explain why things kind of slow down. Because usually towards the end of the month, things do kind of slow down a little bit. So yeah. New 15 to just start. Prices. I'm gonna pull this up on my other screen. There we go. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Yeah, so it's kind of still chilling. So let's go look at what AU's up to. AU's still on that daily level. AJ's retracing, following AU. Looks like the AUD pairs are trying to drop. Price is just chilling right here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at these charts, but as of now, I'm not really gonna be jumping into anything else. There's a few pairs I'm gonna be keeping an eye on. I don't like that setup. But as of now, there's nothing else I'm gonna be jumping in on right now. Still watching the indices. The way it's looking, might just end up going for possibly buy setups, at least on SPX and NAS. That's what I'm looking at. Now, EU, SDX, and GBPJPY are kind of doing their own thing right now. 8 times out of 10, they will end up adjusting and following US30 NAS and SPX, but they are still their own pairs, and there have been some weeks where they end up doing their own thing. And just looking at USDX as of now, we could possibly see a drop and a sell setup, strictly looking at USDX, and then strictly looking at GBP30. I got to redo my GBP30 levels. But not even looking at US30 and all of them, we could potentially see, well, it did hit this daily level and did a huge rejection back up. So that's one thing I will give it. It's one thing I will give it. Real cat's still ranging. I'm looking at that on my other screen. But yeah, it's still ranging, which is not a surprise. The indices and the Canadian pairs, I mean, the USD pairs and Canadian pairs, most likely going to be doing this until New York session comes around the corner. Yeah, I can see some retracements happening, if not this entire week, but today and tomorrow for sure. We've already seen some retracements happen on the indexes right here. Yeah, so we're just going to be keep an eye on those. Yeah, but yeah, these pairs are just ranging. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with AJ for now. Still gonna be on the charts. Have my alerts up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. We're just gonna be in these pairs for right now. EuroCAD still ranging on this level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set an alert for right here for one price. I'm gonna set an alert right here from price breaks that level. Yeah, but for right now, yeah, price is just ranging right now. Looks like it might be trying to break that level, but I got an alert for when it breaks past that level. But yeah, for right now, we're just gonna be chilling in AJ and seeing what NAS and SPX are gonna want to do. Again, I would like to look for a buy setup mainly, but I can see it going either way. It already started halfway the retracement. That could be good enough for it. It's back on the strong 4-hour level right here. But yeah, we're just gonna be waiting, but most likely not gonna jump into these until closer to New York, especially if they just keep on ranging to where they're doing. Make sure to like the video, y'all. I'm gonna see you on tomorrow's stream. Hopefully things pick up a little bit more tomorrow, so we can kind of get some more action. But you know, it's what it is. We can't control the charts, and like I said, if I don't see a setup or anything I like, I'm not gonna just jump into a trade, and neither should y'all. But I'm gonna see you on tomorrow's stream, and I'm gonna see y'all on Telegram, Instagram, and TikTok.